Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is June 2nd, 2023, so it's already summertime. It's the first Friday in June, so that's exciting. May's already over. I feel like May went by really fast. I only posted a couple videos in May, but I'm gonna start putting more videos out. Also, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching. Oh no, wait, hold on one second. Right. Before I get started, I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, don't force it to be your story, right? What else? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna jump right in and start pulling cards. Alright. Hold on. So, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I am. Let's see. Let's get a couple of these. And then, go from there. Alright, wow. You know, I did a reading. I literally just did a reading. I'm not posting it or anything. But I did a reading. I did 2 different readings. And I kind of just like, literally like about halfway in it, I kind of just scratched it and was like, never mind. Like, and I just like left it. So, 2, 4, 6, okay, 8. Let me get 2 more. Begging. Wow, B and G, right? All we need is the letter E for begging. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, I need 1 more. Someone's begging. Or they want the opportunity to beg. Oh, shizzle. Yeah, there's, yeah, wow. You're somebody who's very, I'm getting a headache. Alright, we have your light bothers their demons. Nightly prayers. So, obviously your light bothers your demons. Work on your nightly prayers. Keep doing that. Whatever you're praying about, whatever you're doing at night, keep doing that. There's an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband. For some of you, this could be an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. An ex, right? But the card is ex-boyfriend or ex-husband. This ex-boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, they're trying to attack your throat chakra. Alright? Whoever this ex is, they're forced to be reincarnated. So they're gonna have to come back again and like basically redo it all over again. Not you though, them. They're gonna have to redo whatever it is that they have to redo. There's a broken bond with this person. You broke bonds with this person. This person was trying to bind you to them for like eternity or something like that. You broke the bonds that were binding you to them. You broke them. All right. So that's why this person, they want to beg. They're trying to find a way to beg. Like, please, please don't break these bonds, please. Right? Whoever this ex is. Um, it's interesting because they're like trying to beg for you to be around them while simultaneously trying to attack your throat chakra. So when your throat chakra, right, which is here, right, when it's blocked, unbalanced, you're shy, arrogant, anxious. You tend to lie. You lack creativity. So with the whole lying thing, it's really about the fact that you avoid telling truths. All right, you avoid telling the truth. You avoid being honest. So in a sense, it's like, well, I'm not really lying to them, but you're also not telling the truth. All right. So it's really about that. They just don't want you to tell your truth. Right. Lying isn't the issue. It's the fact that they don't want you to tell your truth. All right. So that's why you may be feeling like difficult, like you may be stuttering or having like it feels like there's like a frog in your throat or like your tongue is getting twisted. It's really that. Because when it's balanced, you're able to communicate, you're able to express yourself, you're able to be a service to society, humanity, God, and you tell truths. So that's really what it is. It's like this person, they want to bind your tongue from telling the truth. You're not binded by anything. Nothing within you is bound or binded. This person's like, please let me just bind your tongue. I just don't want you to tell the truth about me, right? I don't care what truth you tell, just don't tell the truth about me. So you know a truth about this person. They don't want you to talk about that truth. There's a truth you know about that person. Whoever this ex is, there's a truth you know about this ex, and it's like the way this ex is operating is like, if I can befriend the collective and be buddy, be friends with them, maybe they won't tell the world who I really am or what I really am, right? So it's kind of like they want to be around you more so they can monitor what you say about them. They have no idea if you're saying anything about them, what you're saying about them. They have no idea, and it's like it's scaring them because they don't have a tie to you. They don't have an anchor to you. They don't have a hook on you to monitor from a distance. So the only thing that they feel like they can do is be around you physically. They want to be around you physically just so they can monitor what you say about them because you know a truth about them. They just don't want you to tell that truth. This is my Urban Crow Oracle deck. So I got it at one of the local shops. Resistance, reverse. This person, they don't want you to fight them. That's it. They don't want you to put up a fight towards them. They don't want you to walk away from them. They don't want you to break those. First of all, the bonds are already broken. There's nothing binding you, tying you. There's nothing anchoring you to this person. Nothing. So the fact that the fact that right now everything that you're doing is of your own free will, your own volition, just your choice. And it's really freaking them out because they can't persuade you to let them around you, right? Again, the only reason why they want to be around you is so that they can monitor what you're saying, what you're doing. especially if it has anything to do about them or with them, right? But because it's your free choice to not be around them, it's very difficult for them to convince you otherwise. And they don't like that. They don't want you to, it's like they don't want you to have a choice against them. Now, if it was resistance, if it was upright, it's like you're fighting against them. But you're not even doing that. You're not fighting against them. You're not fighting for them. You're not fighting at all. It doesn't seem like. You're just not. You're not doing anything. I think that's what makes it more difficult for this person. Because if you were fighting against them, at least that's something that they can use. But you're not even fighting against them. You're not fighting for them. You're not fighting against them. You're not doing anything. You're just focused on your nightly prayers. That's it. So if this person, for example, if this person were to be right in front of you on their knees begging, you're just looking at them. You're not doing anything. They're not getting the reaction that they want out of you. We have memory on the bottom of the deck. Hold on one second. Let me just do this real quick. Oh yeah, with memory on the bottom of the deck, this person, it's like they want to change the memories that you have with them. But it's kind of, there are things that are kind of just like, it is what it is. Anyways. So yeah, you're not doing anything. The only thing that you're really doing is your nightly prayers, and you're just expressing yourself. Whether or not you're telling truths, you could be telling truths, but you're just really more so like just, you could be expressing yourself through your nightly prayers. That's really it. That's the only thing that you're really doing is just your nightly prayers. You're not fighting anyone or anything. This person, they're begging. Either they want to beg you, begging for your forgiveness, begging you to like change your mind, begging God. That's literally like the main energy for whoever this person, man, is, just begging. Communication reverse. You're not talking to this person. You're not talking to this person. You're not reacting to this person. You're not doing anything. You're not looking, paying attention, reacting, talking. Nothing. It's nothing. You're not doing none of that. You're just doing your nightly prayers. That's it. I think I'm gonna get one more. Release. Reverse. This is somebody who doesn't want to let go. So either they don't want you to let you go, or wait, what is this? Either they don't want you to let them go, or they can't let you go. So this person's like begging, please don't let me go, please don't let me go. And this person's begging, please don't make me let you go. Don't make me let you go. This is release. They're just begging not to be let go. I picked this up like months ago. Like, you're not doing anything. Like I said, this person could be in your face crying, begging, and you're not doing anything. You're just doing your nightly prayers. You're doing anything. This person's begging. I feel like this person's not ready to go through the grieving process of a breakup. If this is about a breakup, it's like this person is afraid to face the grieving process. But they're avoiding the grieving process. They know it's there. It's like knock, knock, knock. Hello, are you ready to grieve yet? And this person's like, no, no, no. There's still time. There's still time. Or I'm not ready to let them go yet. I'm not ready to let them go yet. Or please don't let me go yet. Please don't let me go yet. They're really trying to avoid the grieving process, like that pain, that acknowledgement, that acceptance. It's like what is it? The steps of grief. What is it? Acceptance, denial, acceptance. The 5, whatever that is, right? I'm gonna have to look that up. 5 stages of grief. I think, is that what it's called? So it's like this person's really trying to avoid that, because if okay, let me put it like this. When you experience the loss of something, like a death one, the death of a loved one, a loss, a job, a breakup, whatever it is, you go through a grieving process, right? But when you go through that grieving process, it brings up things that you didn't even know were there or existed, right? It's kind of like cathartic. It's supposed to be cathartic in a way, because it helps you heal, release, and move on. Aside from the grieving process, that it's kind of like you were the catalyst for this grieving process for them, there are a lot of dark things within this grieving process that this person, they are afraid to face. Some of it that has to do with you, some of it that has nothing to do with you. But the fact that a lot of things are going to come up, a lot of demons are going to come up when they go through this grieving process. Kind of like a dark night of the soul, right? But I don't want to say it's not that intense, right? So they're just trying to avoid it. I don't know. They're just trying to avoid it. That's really what it is. Like, please don't make me go through this grieving process. And you're like, that has nothing to do with you. That's like, this person wants the grieving process to be like, it's like they're trying to put it on you. Like, don't make the fact that you have to face your demons my responsibility. We have receive. This is about having gratitude and awe. This is you right now, collective. You're receiving a lot. Receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. You have a gift. You have a gift. You've received some sort of gift from God, right? You have a gift. You're in your path. You're in your light. You're using your gift. You're being responsible. La 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 la. But there's also a counteract, like a counterpart, right? It's like you being in the light. It's the truth. So your truth would be essentially, so the truth of you is that you are somebody in the light, right? Which reveals this person's truth as well, which is they are the dark. They are in the darkness, right? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You know the truth about this person. They don't want you to talk about your truth, live in your truth, be in your truth, express your truth. None of that. You being in your truth is revealing like who they are. So they're like begging, please don't release me, please, because it's like they just want to be around you so that way they can monitor what you're saying, what you're doing. It really is about the fact that who they really are is coming to light. But no matter what happens, that has nothing to do with you. They're going to have to go through this grieving process. I feel like the more that they try to hold on to you, the stronger your gift gets. And it's not just because it's like, yeah, they have like, their negativity definitely has an effect on you, but it's also because it's just how it is. It's like the more they try to hold on to you, the more you like, get off of me. It's like that. Like, just get off of me. Like, get off of me. They just don't want to let you go. Also, they feel like whatever you're receiving, it belongs to them. All right. Ooh, what was that? Depth. This is also about having gratitude and awe. Also, the reason why you're receiving all of this and the reason why you are where you are, you're not doing anything because you know, like, this isn't, you have nothing to do with this. So it's like, I know that your grieving process has nothing to do with me, so I'm not going to do anything. And this person's like, but please, please. And you're like, why are you trying to make something that has nothing to do with me, like my business, right? With the depth, you are, it's, okay, so depth. It says, may you immerse and go deeper. You understand that there's, like, you understand, like, the mechanisms of what's really going on, especially when it comes to this person. You're realizing that it's kind of like this person is just using you as an anchor for what's really going on with them in their life. Because it really has nothing to do with you. You have an understanding of that. It's like somebody, for example, it's like somebody's boss is yelling at them. And then they're being super irate and disrespectful. And then they go home and they start yelling at their wife. The wife is wise enough to know, okay, well, he's taking it out on me. I don't need to do anything because, one, it's not right. But the wife knows that whatever's going on has nothing to do with her. He's just lashing out at her. It's kind of like that, all right? So that's an example of what this would, like, be like, right? So you have an understanding of what's going on. It's whatever this person's going through, whatever they're dealing with, they're just trying to use you as, like, some sort of anchor. It's like, well, if only they accept me back, then maybe I won't have to go through this grieving process. No, whether or not you are around this person, they're gonna have to go through that no matter what. They're just trying to use you as an excuse not to deal with whatever they're trying to deal with, or whatever they have to deal with. All right. It's interesting too because if this person, first of all, they are already an ex, so it's kind of like, where did you come from? Where you're coming to me with all of this drama, all of this. Like, where'd you come from? Why is it suddenly out of nowhere? Why is that my problem? Why is that my business, right? So you're wise enough to also know that, like, this person is coming out of nowhere with a whole bunch of, like, begging. Like, I'm sorry, who are you to be begging me? Like, you know? Like, that has nothing to do with me. I'm over here, been doing my nightly prayers for however long, and then you just come out of nowhere begging? Like, who are you, right? It's like the audacity. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're just lost. But again, you're not like, oh my gosh, judgment reverse fell right on top of release reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person, they don't know what's going on in their life. They don't know what to do. They just, also, I feel like they have a really big problem when it comes to self-deprecation. They just don't even think highly of themselves. They have a really bad issue with, like, the way they view themselves. I feel like they're scared that the world is going to see them for how they see themselves. You know, and I hate to say it, but it's just like, I'm sorry, but your insecurities are not this person's problem to fix. Like, why does the collective have to be, like, the collective, your insecurities are your problems. I hate to say it like that. I really do. I really do. But you're coming out of nowhere and expecting the collective to fix your problems and to heal you, and, like, that's whatever's going on, my friend, that's on a much grander scale than what is the collective is supposed to be doing. All right. Your problems are your problems. The collective has something much more important to do than heal you who come out of nowhere and, like, can you please just give me another chance? Like, first of all, I'm busy. All right, I don't have time for this. Right. So that's another thing too. You don't have time for this. Go to a therapist, somebody who is legally licensed to deal with whatever you're trying to pass off as the collective's issue. And if the off chance the true you gets revealed to the world, it has nothing to do with the collective. Oh, because you're receiving things, right? You have an understanding of life, you're receiving things. There's no drama in your life. You're just focused on your nightly prayers. This person, there's so much going on with their life they want to like go to where the peace is. You are in a state of peace right now. They want to go to where you are, where the peace is, where the tranquility is. But it's even God's like, wait a minute, you're not bringing all that baggage to my chosen one, right? That's not what you're about to do. This person's like, please, can I just lay my head on your lap and take a nap? It's so chaotic where I'm at. And you're like, not my lap. Not my lap. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, reverse. I feel like this can go both ways. With the King of Wands, reverse. I feel like this person, they don't really have much to offer other than a wand. You know what I mean? They're hoping that if they could just use their wand with you, then, you know, things will be fine. And it's like, sir, please don't. Please don't bother me with that. It's also kind of sad, too, because this person doesn't think they're worthy or good at anything other than, you know, being a King of Wands in reverse. But again, that's not... This person is lacking the understanding that there's more to life than just being a King of Wands in reverse. And also, they can't look deep within they can't look deep within themselves to become a King of Wands upright. That's another reason why it's I don't know. It is kind of sad, but at the same time, like, it's not your problem. Because someone else is in the King of Wands. And obviously this is an adult. He's a King of Wands. He's an adult man. He's a grown man. All right? It's not your responsibility to give the King of Wands understanding of themselves. It's like, this is why you're going through a grieving process. Or this is what's going to happen when you go through your grieving process. It's this King of Wands' job to go deep within himself and figure things out. But he's trying to find you to get you to, like, I don't know. I feel like this King of Wands in reverse, he just wants a lot from you right now. He wants to be around you, but he doesn't want you to tell the truth about him. But he also wants you to heal him. But he's also, like, begging to just to talk to him. I don't know. He's a mess right now. And he wants to, like, lay his head on your lap. He's a mess. He's asking for too much. Wheel of Fortune. It's really... Not to be so sympathetic, but it is kind of sad because it's like he has to go through this. This is something he has to go through. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is, as of right now, like, this is his fate right now. Like, this is something that has to happen, right? This is, like, part of his journey, like, this pain that he's in. And, again... It has nothing to do with you. This is something that he has to deal with on his own. Just like you dealt with it on your own. And so-and-so dealt with it on their own. And so-and-so dealt with it on their own. And so-and-so dealt with it on their own. This person I don't know. Like, you're an adult. You have to understand your pain. Deal with your pain. Acknowledge it. Go through with it. And heal. They're just too afraid to face their own demons. Oh, this is the truth that you know about them. You know the demons they carry, the demons that lie with them, that are around them. You know exactly what they are. You know. They don't want you to talk about it, and they also, like, they don't want you to talk about it, but they also want you to, like, tell them what their own demons are. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. What was that card at the top? Sex. This person, they have an issue with lust. They're starting to realize that they can't solve everything with sex. And that's really terrifying for them. Because it's like, well, how else do I cope with my life? How else? Right? The one thing that they relied on for so long to help them is not working. And it's scaring them. That was like a side note. The Sun. You're happy. You're happy. You're living life. You know that this person is trying to reach out to you. But you know that whatever they're going through right now, this is like karma. This is their karma. This is their fate. This is their destiny right now. You cannot interfere with this person. You cannot talk to them. I mean, do what you want to do. You're an adult, right? But if this were me, I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't really acknowledge them. I wouldn't like associate myself, only because of the fact that they're going through their karma, and they just want someone to like, I don't know. They can't handle it really. It's like, please save me from my karma, and it's like that's not something you can do. Right? It's like when people go to hell, it's just like, please don't punish me. And like, we're not the ones that did the judgment, right? That came from heaven. We're just doing our part, right? Like, we're just the demons in hell. We're doing our part. So you complaining to us, it's not doing anything, right? It's like that. So it's like this person wants to complain to you and like beg you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you're complaining to the wrong person. You need to talk to God about that, because whatever you're going through, that's what God, you know, he's commanded. And the thing is, too, like, you're not being told to help them. You're not being nothing. You're not nothing. All you're being told is to just be happy and do your nightly prayers and, you know, continue receiving the gift. That's it. 33. Okay. The Six of Swords reverse. So you could be thinking about the past a lot. Just be careful, because this person, they just like, well, if I can't convince you now, maybe I can remind you of the past. This person doesn't want you to move forward. They want you to be stuck in the past. Because that's where you left them. You left them in the past. Right? Which is why they can't convince you now to like be around them, to help them, to sleep with them, to heal them. So if you're feeling nostalgic, especially when it comes to a particular person, when you know like you set your foot down and you deliberately broke a bond with this person so that way you can move forward and receive God's gift. And now you're just like, why am I thinking about this person, right? That's because this person, they can't figure out any other way to get your attention. So they're going to try and be like, well, maybe if I throw these memories at the collective, right? Maybe if I throw these memories at her or at him and remind him of the good old days, maybe then they will willingly come back to me, right? That's what that is. That's all. So, I think that's it. I'm going to pull one card from here, and then I'm going to close the reading. What time is it? Okay. It's pretty early. There's so many cards I wanted to come out too. The worker. The worker. Face being alone. Once you stop fearing it and know you can, you may not have to. So this person has to be able to be alone. But I also feel like you have become like a true worker of God because you were able to face your demons and do what you had to do to heal and get where you are. Right? Nobody can heal yourself other than you. Right? And you have to do that on your own. You have, that's something, it's like nobody can give you confidence but yourself, right? So it says, though it may be hard to do, act like there's no love for you. Concentrate and do work hard and learn love's lessons from the cards. Such independence may attract the kind of love you think you lack. So your lesson was self-love. This person's lesson is also self-love. Because remember, this person, they tend to use sex as like their medicine for everything, but it's not working, right? So they're going through a lot of karma. They're trying to avoid their grieving process. The grieving process of self, ego, life, love, loss, just whatever, literally everything that this person has been avoiding in their entire life, it's like ready to be faced. Like it's like the wall right now is paper thin and it's terrifying them. It's paper thin. And it's like one more tear or one more lie or one more whatever, and it's just gonna bombard them, and they're terrified of that. That's part of their fate. You know that truth. You know that. You know that this is what's going on. You know that this is gonna happen. And they hate the fact that you're not like helping them, you're not consoling them, you're not doing it for them, you're not giving them the answers, whatever the case it is. It's really hot. So but again, you know, that's not your job. You're a worker of God. That's all you're doing. Self-love, right? Literally the first thing that says face being alone. Face being alone. So that's really what it is. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. So whoever this ex is, they're going through karma. Alright, so this is the reading. I hope it helps. What is that? I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you guidance and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Bye.